Good morning, children. So today we move on to see the second unit revision of second unit. Okay. So what is mean by force? What is mean by force? If your forces are push or pull by an or inanimate agency. So what is mean by animate agency? If you want to move the chair, means you are going to push. Okay, push the door, push the table. No, then only the table can move. So here you are touching, you are pushing, you are doing that activity, that is pushing, right? So here you are acting as a animate agency. Okay. Another more example, if you take if paper, a bit of paper is moving due to the wind, means here also that paper is moving, there is a motion, right? Here there is the wind is acting as a inanimate agency. Okay, here your animate agency means if there is a contact between the object and the agency, but inanimate agency means there is no contact between the agency and the object. Okay, that is inanimate agency. So that is the definition for correct definition for force means pull or push. Okay. Then in page number 20 you have to read, that is do you know, that is Aryabhatta. So underline that Aryabhatta is he is an ancient Indian astronomer. Okay, Aryabhatta is an ancient Indian astronomer. Mark pencil mark on it, ma. Then in page number 21 the types of forces given, ma, that is contact forces and non-contact forces. Okay, contact forces means if you want to again I tell that example, no, that if you want to move that chair, means here you are there is a contact force between you and the chair, so that is said to be contact force. Non-contact force means if fruit is falling down from the tree, means here gravity is acts as a agency, right? So here non-contact force. Okay, so forces are classified into two, contact and non-contact force, ma. Then if a force can change that object from move from rest from move, and move from rest, it can change the shape of the object, it can change the speed. Okay, so that and all, these are the effects of a force. Okay, so force are classified into two, contact and non-contact force. Then again classification of motion given in your page book page number 29, ma, that is based on path, based on duration, and based on speed. So based on path means there are 6 classification: linear motion, curvilinear motion, then circular motion, rotatory motion, oscillatory motion, zigzag motion. Okay, so what is linear motion? If that path is straight, moving in a straight line, means it is said to be linear motion. Then what is meant by curvilinear? Means moving ahead by changing the direction. Okay, changing the direction. Circular means moving in a circle. Then rotatory means the movement of a axis, the movement of a body about its own axis movement, but that movement of a body by its own axis, means it is said to be rotatory. Then oscillatory means coming back to the same position, then it is said to be oscillatory motion. Okay, this is based on path. Okay, then next one is based on duration. There are two classification: periodic and non-periodic motion. Okay, there are two periodic and non-periodic motion. Then depend upon, based on speed, means it is classified into two, that is uniform motion and non-uniform motion. If an object covers uniform distances in uniform intervals, uniform distance in uniform interval, means it is said to be uniform motion. Okay, these are the things given in a book. Then robot, about robots also given ma, you just go through it. Then fast oscillations are referred to as vibrations. Okay, that is one important. What is meant by vibration means that fast oscillations are referred to as vibration. Then numerical problem in this lesson, you have to find the average speed. So what is the formula for finding average speed is equal to distance traveled by time taken. For example, if in book page number 27, one problem given ma, if an object traveled 10 meter in 2 seconds, so the traveling distance is 10 meter, then time is 2 seconds. Then they asking you to find the average speed. Means you have to, how you calculate the average speed. Average speed is equal to distance traveled by time taken. It's equal to 10 by 2 is equal to 5 meter per second. Okay, what is that speed? What is that unit for speed? Meter per second. Okay, so in this lesson you have to find the average speed ma. Average speed, for finding average speed, what is the formula? Distance by time taken. Okay, so we completed the revision. Please complete your class works and do that homework properly. You have to write all the numerical problem in your homework note. Okay, thank you.